Welcome back, good people of St. Anne's. Luke Hellwig, Father Hochhalter, episode 13.
13.
Omni Via, if you forgot the name.
It's a great name.
It's a good name. It means all the way.
We're back all the way.
in.
We're all in. We're trying to be.
Yep. You wouldn't know it by our outfits, but it is summer. It's
North Dakota.
13 episodes. Hard to believe. We're kind of almost. We're a fourth of the way through the year.
Yeah, it's Matthias' episode.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about him.
No. But
we're going to talk about video games.
We are going to talk about video games and
what else?
And a hot topic.
And a hot topic. A good one.
A good one.
A really good one.
But before that, I'm gonna see if I can guess the flavor. I know it's. I was informed that you got some new flavors.
Yep. 2 new flavors today.
So
to the episode.
It's not lemon, lime, or tangerine.
No. Well.
Let me try again. Yeah.
You're not gonna get it. Isn't this entertaining, everybody? Welcome to the Best Catholic Podcast.
Wow. I'm picking up some notes of some kind of berry, like a little blackberry. That's my best guess.
No.
Okay. What was it?
Raspberry nectarine.
Raspberry nectarine.
Mine's blackberry lemonade.
Okay.
This is the Waterloo ones. They're like nuns. They have like 4 names.
Yeah.
Can we just get like lime, like Sister Mary of Jericho of the Nazareth?
Yeah. So, I love when they throw like other descriptors, like it's a winter blackberry. You're like, what's a winter blackberry? Anyway. Well, great. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's a good flavor. I like it. Okay, so before our warm, we got to do Ventus. So again, it is warming up. Summer is upon us. So I wanted to go.
I love summer.
Top 7 ice cream flavors.
Okay. I love ice cream.
It's really
Number
good.
1, mint chocolate, mint Oreo. So
right.
I don't like mint chip. I want like cookies with mint ice cream.
With mint ice cream.
Cookies and cream, 2 different things.
Yep.
I love a good like Death by Chocolate, like triple fudge swirl.
Right.
I love that. Chocolate chip cookie dough. I love just a good vanilla. I love just vanilla.
Anything on it or just a bowl of vanilla?
Yeah, just a bowl of vanilla. Sometimes hot fudge if I'm feeling like hot fudge.
Yep.
What is it, 5? In the month of October and November, yes, seasonal, I like pumpkin ice cream. Get it at the grocery store. It's delicious. I think it's delicious. And I also like a coffee.
Oh, a coffee.
Excuse me. I didn't think it'd be that loud. Sorry. Edit. I like a coffee ice cream. Not like a mocha, but like an espresso. They'll call it like coffee caribou or whatever. Yeah. Clutch.
Do you like chocolate-covered coffee beans? Have you ever had those?
No, unless they're in an espresso martini.
Okay. Those are pretty good. Okay, then within ice cream, good flavor choices, by the way. Mint is my top choice, like a mint ice cream. I don't mind mint chip, but mint cookies and cream is really, really good. What's your preferred way to eat ice cream? Milkshake,
easy,
bowl, cone.
Yeah. So milkshake and then a bowl.
Okay.
But if I have to make the milkshake, I want a bowl. Like as
Yeah.
easy as possible.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. Milkshakes are my preferred way to consume ice cream as well. Just stick a straw in, just straight into the mouth, no work. But I agree. I don't want to make my own. Sometimes at home, you just take a glass and you throw a couple scoops of ice cream and just pour milk and then you just let it sit. Like pour it in before dinner, and by the time dinner is done, you just a quick stir and it's.
Right now, there's some mom being like, "That's not how you make a milkshake." Like,
no, of course
that's how Luke does.
But it's the easiest way for me to drink my ice cream, which is what I want.
Yeah.
One other ice cream with hot baked goods.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, I love them.
On top of,
love
or just
them.
next to?
No, on either.
Okay.
Like I love a cookie skillet with ice cream. Best.
Okay. See, that I agree with, but like a hot brownie and ice cream, I want them next to each other. I like a bite of hot brownie and then a bite of ice cream, but I don't want a bite of hot, soggy ice cream brownie.
So viewership is declining right now.
I am who I am, Father. You know, I like to keep the sensations and the flavors separate.
Raspberry nectarine. He likes brownie adjacent to ice cream.
That's very, very good. Okay, hopping into our warm topic, video games.
Video games.
So again, let's set the precedent. Screen time, we know less is more, right? The screens are not the best for us. We can't get away. We can't go no screens. It's just not a reality. So, but more specifically, I think, you know, probably a lot of parents listen. You know, maybe some kids are listening to their parents listen to this. So video games, I just kind of wanted to offer that up to you, Father. What is kind of the Catholic approach or your opinion on video games? Where do they fit into our lives? What degree do they hold?
I think we do need to connect it to screen time. And so if that's a child's screen time, he gets an hour a day. He gets 2 hours on Thursdays, whatever it is that mom and dad have governed, then I think go for it and play the video game. I think some hard stops, the natural stops of like not connected to the internet. If that's an option, or some tight parameters on that. In other words, he or she's only playing people that are in the house. Now I can appreciate first cousin in Ohio. I can get that. I can appreciate that. And then the content, right? And which is great. Like, so in my day with PlayStation 1, they had ratings on the games and they're actually rather helpful. Right. And so I remember this, and my mom and my dad would discourage anything other than an E.
Right.
Because he was for everyone, right? So like a lot of sports games, you know, and like it was very pure and innocent. I think, go for it. Now, I don't think this is in competition with going outside, building a fort, playing a game with your siblings. Those are all great things. I'm just saying it's like another option. I just think the big things are content, like what are they doing? And then, so I'm always for sports, strategy, right? Building something on the video game, and staying away from obviously sexual nature, killing nature, violent nature. I also think too, like we don't want to get too I think we need to go like way outlandish to where you're like, you know, you're like building trees and they know like obviously only God can do that. Versus like somewhere in between. But that's kind of I don't give a lot of heat. That's why I think it's kind of a warm topic. Like, go for it. Just, I would limit the all-nighters of building your franchise baseball team. Because that just is not good for your soul.
It's important.
For a 13-year-old.
You know, you gotta make sure you get, 99 speed, guys running to first base.
99 speed.
No, I love what you said. I mean, I think... And this is with everything. You know, we talked about it when we talked about Harry Potter. Like, the content matters in as much as where is it leading us to.
Exactly.
And if you're playing, like I'm trying to think that some of the games that I played, like one game that I still love, Mario Kart. I'm not, at some point, like I'm not leaving Mario Kart and going, you know what, I'm throwing a bunch of bananas in the car, I'm driving around town, I'm throwing them out. It's not leading me to live life differently.
Exactly.
It's just a fun way to kind of interact. I think still in our household, we have the Wii, which is my favorite gaming console, just because almost all the games are designed to be played together and like in spirited competition. Versus I'm not going to criticize any specific games. I just know for me personally, there's like a lot of these, like they're called open world games where there's like, I don't know, there's no like linear path of gameplay. It's just you can do whatever you want at any time. And I struggle with those because there's no good stopping point. Like on Mario Kart, at some point you can only play every track so often.
Levels.
Yeah.
Like we want levels. That's that's very like Catholic, you know, like it's order.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of, because, and again, I have a 10 and 12-year-old, and we live in a culture that's very steeped in video games. It's very, they go to a friend's house, that's all that's offered. And so I think it's just helping kids and myself, right, understand like what is its place in our life. I think the thing that we can get into is, again, like what's the intentionality behind why I want to play, or, you know, if kids are just kind of like, that's all they ever want to do, and it's really a struggle to get them to do anything else. And there's this disordered attachment to it, or if all of a sudden myself or anyone, like, you no longer know how to have fun if you don't have a screen with you. Like,
bingo.
That's where I really push back.
That's huge. Yeah.
And so, because in our house we use it as a an incentive, like, hey, here's a list of things you got to do every day. Right. You got to go outside. You got to climb a tree. You got to do your chores. And then once you've done all that, then you can ask, and then it can be a conversation.
Oh, that's great.
So that's kind of.
I like that. Then you can ask.
Yeah.
Like you didn't like earn it. It's
right.
like, don't demand it.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah, and I think that's some language that we had to change, because at first it's like, well, I did everything. Can I play now for as long as I want? It's like, oh, no. It still needs to be a conversation. It still needs to be something that is being ordered and has the right thing. And it's like, no, it's 65 degrees outside and sunny. You can play later, but no, you need to go back outside. But thank you for doing those things. We'll have the conversation, and I will let you play, but maybe not right now. So I don't know.
Dad of the year. I like that.
I don't know about that, but let's.
That's good.
That's
a good warm topic. It's not our hot topic, but it's good.
So what did you play growing up on your PS1?
PlayStation 1, I played NBA Hang Time or NBA Hoops.
Yep.
It was like the NBA one. I built like the best team, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, it took me all night. So I abused it too. It was not good for my soul. But a lot of NBA, a lot of like an NHL game. The first like car war one. Not car racing one, Gran Torino.
Yep.
Turismo.
Yeah.
Turismo, not the movie, the video game.
Yeah.
I had a GTO, souped it up, won like millions of dollars.
Of course, yeah.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, I also played Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, maybe.
And I took like the backbones out of people.
Yeah.
I know. Not good. It was not good.
But did you turn off the game and go try pulling the backbones out of your friends and family?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. That was my point. Like, I'm not making excuses, but it was so outlandish.
Yeah.
Like the Goro has 4 arms.
Yeah.
It was so outlandish that,
Yeah, I think that's like the word that comes to mind is like it just like keeping it playful. Like it's just I'm just having fun. It's playful. Totally. It's not hyper realistic or like really intense or gory or these kind of things. I mean, again, it's easy for me to say what I play. I had the old gray brick Game Boy.
Yeah.
And I played a lot of Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
A lot of Pokemon and a lot of Zelda.
The old brick
yeah.
Game Boy. This is getting long, but I think my parents did a great job of like the environment. So they knew in me, like, I didn't like what, there was a couple of times like a new game for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
But in most cases, I used it as like intermissions.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd get home from something.
Yeah.
We got an hour before we eat, like it's not enough time to like go build. So my parents were really good at like, yeah, go play this. Cause they knew there was an end. Like dinner's at 6.
Yep.
We're leaving in 30, right?
Yep.
So that's, I think, kind of the habit I brought because of my mom and dad to the video game. Versus like waking up and then this endless thing of like, that's garbage.
Yeah, and I think that is hard.
Really bad for a kid.
Yeah, today because of the online gaming, there's always another opponent.
That's right.
And that makes it hard. But I like what you said, man. We can close with this. Just I think it's helping ourselves and others form good habits around it. Because it's a created good, and the Lord is happy when we use creative goods. And it could be anything. Like it could be for a kid, it could be coloring, it could be reading. My son, sometimes I'm like, you got to stop reading. It's time for dinner. And so it's like, yeah, I would rather be reading than video games, but it's still just like that idea of building habits around these things to say, okay, can you indulge for a set amount of time in a good and healthy way, and can you detach and come back into reality.
You got it, yeah.
And if you can't detach, that's where you get in big trouble. So let's take a break.
Hot topic.
Sounds good.
Next. Omni Via, episode 13. We're back. Fellow Hochhalter along with Luke Hellwig. Thanks for tuning in again 13 times over. We could give an award away for, if you've watched every episode, give us that feedback with your name. We will, did we get in trouble for this? Can I pray a decade of the rosary for you?
Oh.
Yeah, maybe. A can of water, maybe something more heightened.
No, I think you can do it because
a bowl of ice cream.
They're not paying for it.
Cup of coffee. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Are we allowed to do that anymore? Can we get back into that selling indulgences and stuff? I feel
Hot topic next week.
Yeah, just kidding. Obviously, we're not gonna do
Selling indulgence scandals of the 13th century.
Simpler times.
Okay, so right, it's wedding season. It's getting hot out, like we said earlier, right? The whole ice cream conversation.
Yep.
My backyard is great.
Yeah.
Thanks. Shout out to Mrs. Jessica Douglas. She is fantastic. She's a mind. She has an art to greenery, right? To beautifying space, to landscaping and planting flowers. It's wonderful. And so I thank her just in, advancing the mission of St. Anne's and the rectory. So anyway, Coors Light, Busch Light, vodka tonic, margarita, Negroni. Keep going on, right? Yeah. Drinking. So Luke.
Yes.
This, like your world of working with undergrads, right? Because a lot of undergrads, not all of them, but they go to college, they eat, sleep, study, drink.
Yes.
Right? So I don't want to talk just that narrow.
Right.
But let's give people in short today maybe some working principles of when do we get to drunkenness. So let's be clear.
Yeah.
Drunkenness is the sin.
It's a sin, yes.
Drinking is not a sin.
Right.
Drunkenness is what's the word I'm looking for? Is an extreme, an overindulgence in consuming alcohol.
Yep.
Two different things, very, very important.
Yep. Obviously, you're asking me to talk about it because just looking around this room, I know you're not that into alcohol.
Not at all.
No, not. These cups are just ornamental. No, it's a great question. Field Guide to Tequila and
this is
Jesus of Nazareth, part 2.
Yeah.
Part 2.
It's like a priest's bookshelf.
Yeah, exactly.
Tequila and Jesus.
Yeah. All right, so tequila, do you just like it straight or do you like a tequila sunrise? Or do
all of it.
Anything with tequila?
Mix it with air and I'm going to drink it.
Margarita.
Yeah. Margarita I love. Yeah.
It's a great question. I think where I'll start
I think it's really important.
Yeah. In focus, when we're working with students, we always use the virtue of sobriety to start the conversation. So what does this virtue of sobriety mean, right? To be sober. One of my favorite readings in 1 Peter, it's in night prayer, it says, be sober and alert, for the devil is prowling like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. So I think that's the starting point. And I think this is where it's always hard as good Catholics, because you can get really scrupulous and say, well, the best way for me to be sober would be to not drink anything ever. No, just water. And it's like, okay, then we get a little into kind of that Mormonism, like no caffeine, like it's a drug. Okay, so it's not that far. But then you have St. Thomas Aquinas, who says drink to hilarity. So, okay, so then for us, and I think the question is, well, what does that look like? What's that balance? And so the idea with sobriety is just, are we of right mind that if a situation arose where we have to choose between good and evil, we recognize the good and the evil.
Well said.
And are able to make that choice.
I like that.
Quickly and prudently.
Yeah.
Right? So there have bbeen plenty of times in my life where, I've towed that line where luckily I wasn't faced with a tough decision. But you're feeling good, you're feeling happy. Sometimes it's not intentional, right? You're at a wedding, you have a couple of drinks, next thing, and you're dancing, and next thing you know, you're like, whoa, I'm really feeling it.
Yeah.
And I think these are the moments where, again, the idea is not to come in with such a rigid kind of like, okay, I'm having one beer, and that's it, or whatever. But to come in with a plan to say, okay, I know myself.
Exactly.
If they're serving Coors Light, I could probably have 3 or 4.
Yep.
And then I'm good.
Yep.
And I don't need to have any more.
Yep.
Maybe 3 hours into the wedding, I think I could have another one.
Yep.
But after, again, and the flip side is, I'm just going to keep them coming, Mm-hmm. So I think it's knowing ourselves, it's knowing the situation, and it's just being prudent and being willing to say, you know what, as much as I desire one more, is it worth then making a bad choice? Because maybe I'm not drunk, but I'm towing that line where, I wouldn't necessarily make a good decision.
I think the Teresa of Avila, knowledge of self is the first step in sanctity. I mean, this is a Carmelite mystic telling us this. That's very applicable to this line between I'm drinking alcohol for the sake of leisure and friendship, celebration, festival, and I'm getting drunk. And then you're turning, it's sinful. So I think that's really clear. Is drunkenness is a sin every single time.
Yep.
Now, to the point of it just got away from you, like the classic example, I think, right? The classic example is you're sweating all day, 2 beers, and it's like you're like, wow, like this is getting to me. Okay, like that's different, right? We're willing you're not willing it at that point.
Yeah.
But what I like, what you said, Luke, and not much more, is just this idea of knowing yourself. That when you're at the point, I think of, yep, I'm feeling it. That's it. You don't have one more. So you always I like the principle subtracting one.
Yeah.
So right now I feel good. Is one more going to get me to that line? I'm not going to go there.
Yeah.
Right. And especially I think it's helpful. I don't know if marriage just does this, but with us as priests, and I'm not saying we do this with each other, but what I like to do when I host is just be very intentional with water.
Yeah.
Right, like if I see the crowd drinking a lot, like I bring out the cans of water to make it very clear of hey, get this in you.
Yeah, water, food, right?
Makes a huge difference.
Yeah, and again, like you said, I mean, there are going to be situations. I'm going to find myself in a situation where you just you lose track of kind of how much you've had, or the situation. Another one is if you go on vacation, elevation. I remember that. The higher you go, the more it affects you, and vice versa. So, but again, to our point, in most of these hot topics, is just look, we're all good, conscious adults. Let's just be a little bit smarter about the choices that we make, and not having one more beer, it's not going to kill you. And I think this gets into a topic we've kind of hinted at, and I think we want to do a full podcast on, which is this idea of escapism. Which also, what is my relationship with alcohol? Am I drinking?
Excellent.
Because the situation calls for it, I enjoy a refreshing beer after mowing the lawn. Or is it wow, that was a really hard day and I kind of just want to numb, or I kind of just want to forget, or I'm going to this wedding and it's been just a really hard couple of months. I just want to let loose and not care. And it's okay, then alcohol is becoming a substitute for the grace of God and to actually suffer in those moments or bring the Lord into those moments. So that's, and again, that's hard because I struggle with that a lot too. It's it's been a long week. It's a Friday. I'm I just really want a beer. And it's okay, just got to stop. And in that moment, just say, okay, do I really want a beer? Because like you said, out of a desire for leisure and to sit back with my family, maybe that little bit of buzz just kind of creates a little more fun for the family at night. I can just be a little more active. Or is it I kind of just want to not have to deal with now all the
emotions.
Yeah, and so I think that's a big part of it as well.
So, and I think you'd appreciate this. I think it was focus or not focus, but practically when I get that, I'll almost always call a buddy. I'll call a family or text, say what are you guys doing? I know it's spontaneous. I know it's unplanned, but what I found, so in terms of making sure it's not escapism in my life, especially as a celibate, reaching for things that aren't going to fulfill me, is actually then I call a buddy, right, a priest buddy. I go to a family's house, and I do indulge in alcohol, but I recognize when I drive away, it was the conversation and friendship that filled me. Right, and that's really healthy. Versus, and in fact, I drank less actually because it did fill me.
Right, and I think
human affection, right? We're made for that.
And two quick thoughts on that. One, again, going back to sobriety, right? When we talk about it in focus, we always start with, look, if you're using alcohol or drugs to be unsober, that's bad. Stop doing that. But sobriety, we can fall into sins of against sobriety in any, like we talked about earlier, video games, screen time, a good book, right? If you're using that good book to escape from what you ought to be doing, right? It's kind of like the balance of the Lord calls us to great things. In all of our lives, we're all called to do great things. And there are going to be a million good things that we could do. So it's like serving the poor. That's a good thing. But if I'm leaving work and going and serving the poor and not seeing my family, that's actually not a good thing anymore.
Bingo.
So I think that's much more the 10,000 foot view. But the idea with sobriety is, are we keeping in order all the things in our life that we consume so that our eyes are always set on the Lord? And then the second thing I wanted to say with Oh gosh, I lost it. What were you just saying?
We'll come back to it.
Oh, when you're, the times that we desire alcohol, there's an acronym we use as well in Focus called HALT, which is like if you're hungry, if you're angry, if you're lonely, and if you're tired.
Very good. Excellent.
Again, and if you're any of those, then you're like, I really want, and again, insert any indulgence into our lives, but I really want chocolate. I really want alcohol. I really want to hop on a screen. Those are those moments where, maybe you halt and you say, maybe I should call someone, or can I invite someone to do it with me so it doesn't become escapism, it becomes enjoyment.
And you actually deepen a friendship.
Yeah, which is always good. So
that's it.
That's it.
Hot enough? I think so.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think the hot thing is, don't get drunk. Like, it is a sin.
And if you do, go to confession.
Yeah.
And the Lord forgives.
Absolutely. But then you got to make...
Amend.
Then you got to make choices to not do it again. Right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I'm ready.
It is time. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Father, have you ever had a pen pal?
Yes.
From where?
Grade school. He was in, I think, maybe British Columbia, Vancouver or something.
Yeah.
Canadian. I was in 3rd grade. Sister Rosemary Dvorak. We had pen pals.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Don't ask me the name. I don't remember.
Okay. If you could become an insect for just one day, what would you like to become?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
A bee.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like a honeybee?
Yeah, I love
bumblebee?
honey.
Yeah.
So I could eat honey.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
And, maybe sting mean people.
Oh, yeah. But, and it's nice because it's only for a day. So because when bees sting someone, they die. So that's... You only get one.
Martyrdom?
You only get one sting, Father. Maybe that's another next
sting heretics.
Yeah, next question. Not today, but the next time I ask you questions, if you were a bee and only could sting one person, who would you sting? So
Okay.
Think about that. Yeah. What's the worst thing you've ever eaten at a restaurant?
Fettuccine Alfredo at like an American chain that were nameless.
It just wasn't good.
It was just like hard noodles out of a jar.
Ugh. Oof. If you had an opportunity to dine with any historical character, whom would you choose and why?
Man, good questions. These are great.
Thank you.
So can I say St. John the Evangelist?
Sure.
Yeah, St. John the Evangelist, and then I would. Why? Because I would want to engage him on. Do you feel left out about not being a martyr?
Ooh, very good question.
Yeah.
I mean,
and what was it like at the crucifixion?
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry, that took a turn, but I would do it.
No, that's great.
I think it'd be fascinating.
I've never really thought of that
John.
question.
Yeah.
And now I'm in my own heart. I'm like, would I feel a little left out if I didn't, if I were him? Anyway,
because he's not the Immaculate Conception. Of course, he was insecure about it.
Yeah, of course.
Right? They're not perfect.
Right.
So.
Would you rather have one best friend or a group of 5 solid friends?
A group of 5 solid friends.
What current trend or event makes you feel old?
This whole thing of boys and young men growing their hair out.
I just like
stand it.
long hair.
Cut your hair. It's just not a thing. Cut your hair. You don't look good.
It's okay.
Moms and dads, force it.
Yeah. Next week,
force it.
Omni
Via
Via 14, proper hair length. Is there anything that you wish to experience at least once in your life?
I'd like to climb a tall mountain.
Okay, like a 14er in Colorado, or even
right.
taller than that.
No, like a 14er.
Great. Okay, so these last 3 are from my daughter. From Bridget.
Great. Bridget, welcome to the show.
How often do you fill up your water bottle every day, or how much water do you drink every day?
I drink a lot.
Okay.
For sure. I bet I 1.5 times what you're supposed to.
Okay. Just like, do you just have a cup that you keep
Constant.
refilling?
Yeah. So I mean, I bet I do 3 bottles. I bet I do 3 fills at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's in an hour.
Yeah.
And then I probably do 10 cups a day.
Okay.
I have to.
But no water bottles in church, people, right? You don't bring your water bottle to church.
No.
It's not tucked under your seat.
No.
All right. How often do you read non-spiritual books?
Books?
Yeah.
Twice a year.
Okay. Just because you kind of need to mix it up, or not really like.
Yeah, I'm insecure about my buddy priest talking about this author, so I read a book.
Yeah.
And then when we go, for the dinner, I can contribute.
Gotcha. And then how often do you do your laundry?
I do my laundry, good question, 1 to 2 times a week.
Okay, 1 to 2 times a week.
Oh yeah.
Which then, this is a me question now. With that, how often or how many times can you wear your clerics before they need to be washed?
Oh. Depends on the season.
Yeah, of course. Winter probably can go a few more.
Winter, yeah, 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Embarrassing maybe. Summer, 1 to 2.
Yeah. Depending on what you did that day, obviously.
Exactly. Like a wedding day, good luck.
Those are going straight in the wash.
Yeah.
Well, very good, Father.
Great.
Those are all the questions we have for you.
That's it. Omni Via 13.
13. Thank you so much again for joining. Again, hey, we're just gonna keep thinking of the topics unless you guys give us some topics. So shoot us some topics because we wanna talk about what you wanna hear. Otherwise, I mean, we're just gonna keep having
just us
hanging out, having fun. So until next time, thanks so much for watching. God bless.
That was the best one.